Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share this super easy no makeup look. All of the products I use today are drugstore products and they are all under $10. So this look is super budget friendly. I feel like my skin looks glowy and dewy and fresh and perfect for summer. So if you want to see how I did this glowy no makeup look, just keep watching. The first thing I'm going to do is apply primer to my face, and this one is the illuminating primer from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Glow Lock. And so far I really like this. It does give my face like a nice glowy finish, and it says it is long wear, and I do feel like it makes the foundation last a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna apply just a small amount all over my face. And you can use this in more specific areas, like maybe if you have oily skin and you don't want a glow all over, you can maybe just do the top of your cheekbones or like down your nose, wherever you want to get that extra glow. But for me, I'm just gonna put it all over. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the Dewy and Smooth Foundation, and this one is for normal to dry skin. And I am the color 220 Natural Beige in this, and I do feel like it's a really good match for my skin. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it doesn't have a pump, so I just dump it out onto the top of my hand and apply it from there. I'm going to be applying it with a damp sponge. This one is the Eco Tool sponge, and I actually like the flat tip here. It's a little different than the Beauty Blender, but I like it, and it's a lot cheaper too. So I'm just going to pick that up off my hand and press it into my skin. I also drag this down my neck to kind of blend it out. Because my face is a lot paler than the rest of my body, my foundation is a little tan compared to my skin color on my face, but it does match my shoulders and the rest of my body. So I just want to make sure it blends perfectly, so I just pull it down my neck. I really like the finish of this foundation. I do feel like it is more of a sheer finish, but this is a no makeup look, so I really like that I can see my skin through this. It gives just enough coverage and color to make your skin look radiant and fresh, but it doesn't really look like you're wearing a lot of makeup, and it doesn't look like a full face. It is a little bit buildable, so if you have, a little bit of uneven color, you can add a little bit more and it will build up on itself. But for me personally, I like the sheer finish, and I really like how it makes my skin look. Next, I'm going to go in with some concealer, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind. And this one is a treatment concealer, and I've used this in the past and I really liked it, and I kind of forgot how much I do like it. I'm using the color medium. I think it gives really great coverage, and it doesn't crease or build up underneath my eyes, so I think it's worth every penny. So I'm just going to go in and apply this under my eyes. Then I'm going to blend it out with that damp beauty sponge. And I opted for a color that matched my skin perfectly. Normally I do a lighter color with my concealer, that way it kind of brightens up, but since this is like a no makeup look, I really didn't want my under eyes to be highlighted. I wanted it to kind of be an all over even color. I just feel like it looks a little bit more natural. I feel like anytime your under eye is like a lot brighter, it just makes it look like you're wearing a lot of concealer and a lot of makeup. So I just opted for a color that really matched my foundation and my skin perfectly. Next, I'm going to go in and set my face and under eyes. I'm using the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect. I think I'm saying that right. It's just a perfecting loose powder, and I'm using this one in the color medium. So I'm just going to tap this into the lid, and then I'm going to apply it with that same sponge. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit, and right now I'm doing my under eyes, so I'm going to pick it up and then I'm going to kind of tap off the excess because I don't want too much powder underneath my eyes. And same thing for the rest of my face. I'm just going to pick it up on the sponge and then just kind of tap off any excess, because I do still want my face to have a nice glowy finish, but I also need my foundation to last. Usually right around my frown lines, my makeup tends to crease there because I smile a lot, and then on my forehead as well. So I just like to put a little extra powder there. Next, I'm going to bronze, and this is the Milani Baked Bronzer, and this is in the color Glow. I really like this bronzer. I think it's so beautiful. The colors in it is just very, very pretty. This is the Eco Tools Blending and Bronzing Brush. I feel feel like this bronzer really brightens up your face and gives it that nice, healthy glow. And I'm actually not going to be applying any blush today. I feel like anytime I add blush, it just looks like I'm wearing makeup. So I feel like with just like the right amount of bronzer, it warms up your face, gives it enough color, but still looks really natural. And I'm also going to bring this down my neck just to blend everything in. For my eyes, I'm just going to use a small brush and use that same bronzer on my eyelids. Again, just to kind of like bring everything together and just add a little bit of color on them. Then I'm going to go in, this is the Found Radiant Illuminating Drops, just to highlight my face. So I'm just going to use the little dropper and apply it on the top of my hand. Then I'm going to pick it up with that same beauty sponge and just tap it on the high points of my face. I'm also going to apply a little bit on the top of my forehead, on my chin, and then down the center of my nose. After I apply that, I am going to use just a tad bit more of the bronzer just to kind of set that highlight. This one is more of like a wet kind of highlight, so just to get rid of that damp feeling, I'm just going to apply just a little bit more bronzer just to set it. For lashes today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. I've been using this one for a few years, and it is my all-time favorite mascara. I have it sitting right next to the Dior Show mascara, and I will almost always pick up this one and use it. There's something about the formula and the brush that I just love. It's just my favorite. For this look, I'm not going to be applying any mascara to my lower lashes. I've really been loving just like that fresh, wide awake look, and I feel like when I put mascara on the bottom lashes, it makes my eyes look a little bit darker and a little more closed, so I'm really just loving this fresh, wide awake look, and it really works perfectly for that no makeup look. The last thing I'm going to do today is pop on some brows. So this one is the Found Shape and Defy Brow Pencil. And I believe this one is, it's like a universal color. So it's 01 Universal Taupe. And for me, it matches my brows perfectly. And then I'm just gonna fill them in really lightly. Normally I kind of overdraw them a little bit for a more dramatic effect, but today I'm just gonna keep it simple and just kind of fill in my natural brow shape. To finish the look, I am going to apply some lip gloss. This one is the Yes to Coconut Hydrate and Restore Cooling Lip Oil. And I've really been loving this one. It makes my lips feel amazing, and it's just like a little bit of shine. So this is the finished look. Like I said, all of the products I used today are drugstore. They're all under $10, and my skin looks fresh, dewy, and amazing. You really can't beat that. I will link up all of the products I used down in the description box below. Just click show more and it'll have all of the details along with all of the colors that I used. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.